Oh, now I know I didn't just hear that. Dead silence? Come on. Hello, CIA. Are we still awake? Good, good, good. Okay. My name is Jamie Gendron, and I am a proud trans woman from New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, all you need to know about my family to really get the gist of it is that my father was a mere mortal, submissive redneck man. He met my mother and married her, and she was quite famous. You all know her. Satan. So growing up between Satan and my redneck father was quite confusing at times. It had its moments, but you have to understand that two things do not go together in Louisiana. One is oil and water. Two would be rednecks and baby fucking trannies. So when I hit puberty, obviously it was all kinds of fucking wrong. And my mother, Satan, she came to me one day and she made a deal. She said, I tell you what, if you want, you can really be a girl. You can go out there and live your life as a girl. Be my guest. There's just one little catch. You have to be a child prostitute. Ooh, I know. Not funny. I don't expect any of you to laugh. Child prostitution is not funny, but if I can take a dick, you can take a joke, so shut the fuck up and laugh. Now, growing up with my mother, when I left home at 14 years old, I decided to pursue my dreams and become a fucking stripper. So I found a club on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and it's very famous. It's called Papa Joe's. Papa Joe's was the one and only transsexual strip club on the street. So working there, when I first got hired, I was under the assumption that, okay, I get to get up here, I get to flash my little boobs at people, because back then I didn't pay for them yet and they weren't this big. And I thought that it was going to be living the dream, y'all. But here's the problem. When you work in a place like that, what you really get is, do your parents know? No, they don't have a fucking clue. Where do you put it? In your husband's asshole when you go back to the hotel and he comes back to pay me. So as you can see, life there was not exactly what I was looking for either, because I signed up to be a female stripper. I did not sign up to be part of Cirque du So Queer. Now we'll get back to Satan. Satan is my favorite subject. She's dear to my heart. My little sister happened to be lesbian. And she decided to come out at 14, just like I did to our mother. Except my sister asked me, would you please go with me? And I said, sure, I'll go with you. Not only will I fucking go with you, I'll wear an outfit our mother gave me. Because I just didn't care. So my sister tells my mother, look, there's something you need to understand. I'm gay. I like women. And you have to give the dramatic pause that Satan deserves. I'll hail him. Satan gave that dramatic pause and then said, now you see that right there? I gave that up as a lost fucking cause a long goddamn time ago. But you have liked dick before, and goddamn you can like dick again. So that was how Satan handled a lesbian daughter. She should be happy. At least I was a daughter, but I like dick. When it paid enough. Ooh, too many tricks in here for that to be comfortable? So, I'm going to give you one last story before I go about my mother, Satan. She called me over to her house one day, and she was drunk. I mean drunk on Cavassier out of her ass. And she called me over to her house, and her boyfriend decided to show up. Keep in mind, her boyfriend was a married man who was Al Copeland's brother as a Popeye's Fried Chicken Al Copeland. And she didn't tell him that she had a transsexual daughter. So when he showed up, she introduced me as Jamie, her son Jimmy's friend from college. Really? You really expect this motherfucker to buy this story? But he did. And while we were upstairs in the bathroom, and this is the one I'll leave you with, my mother decided out of the clear blue, Satan wanted to discover what transsexual breast felt like. And so with both hands, she reached out, she grabbed my tits, and she shook them back and forth for a couple of seconds, and then she let back go, and she just looked at me. And I said, "Why did you do that?" And she said, "Well, to be honest with you, I just had to know for myself." And I said, "Well, to be honest with you, thanks a fucking lot, because now not only am I fucking crazy in the head, you've made my tits bipolar. I go home at night, one falls out sad and depressed and lonely looking, the other one comes out ready to fucking throw a party." And with that, I will leave you all. I will hope you have an all wonderful night. Everybody have a great night.
One more.
Love you. One more?
One
Let me
more.
see.
One more.
Hail Satan. Hail Satan.
Yeah.
Okay. Satan decided to tell me for my nephew's second birthday that she was not going to bring my grandmother because she was not going to subject my grandmother to the sight of me. So I said, okay, well, you know what? If you want a scapegoat, go ahead. Use me up as your scapegoat because I can see my nephew anytime I want to. I'm not a sometimey grandmother. But the joke behind it was, when my grandmother found out, it wasn't me that she looked at like the one that was fucking crazy. It was my mother for keeping me from her for all of those years. So that's what I'll leave you with. When you least expect it, people can fucking surprise you and show you the best of what humanity can be. Thank you.
Yes, right.